Hi guys, yeah, I've decided to do another video today because I said to you on my last one, didn't I, which I just watched briefly of a moment ago, when I was in Peterborough, not Peterborough, no, that was it this way, sorry, but obviously staying in Travelodge, that was it before I was going away for the next couple of days. I was obviously mentioning about with DVDs weren't it getting discontinued from CEX, and I was told next because all the CDs went, didn't they, and stuff. I know obviously I kept saying it millions of times and stuff for the last probably about 3 weeks now, probably even a month, since obviously I got all these, records when I've never even done a review of yet. So today is definitely that review, luckily, as well. So I'm obviously going to go through them in a minute and stuff as well, which I'm hoping that's all there, which I think they're all there, yeah. But other than that, yeah, obviously I've not done any videos recently because I've been, like I said, recently the last couple of days was towards Birmingham Way and stuff as well. So I went to obviously yesterday Solihull Way, went and visited up there, and that was more based in like HMV up there wasn't really great because they didn't have a lot of brilliant stuff, to be fair. I thought they might have had some good little rarities there and stuff, but there was nothing. There's also apparently a record shop up that way. I didn't go and visit it because of money circumstances at the moment's been tight. I don't sell it yet, nothing properly until the next couple of days time, and even then I've got to pay for another record. Oops. But still, yeah, literally today is going to be based on finally a record review and stuff. I obviously will be going through the first lot, which you can kind of probably maybe see that. But the first lot obviously will be more probably, I'd say, do the Jam lot first as well, and then I'll probably go through the Style Council lot after this and stuff. But the first one is obviously going to be called, yeah, of course, this one, which is obviously the Modern Worlds one. Obviously the Modern Worlds album is quite a goodie and stuff. Most people obviously don't really like the Modern World because it's not, their kind of, I'd say, brilliant of the Jam and stuff as well and whatnot. Modern Worlds, I'd probably say as well, is quite a good album stuff, to be fair, and I'd probably say it's a bit more better than The Gift, if I'm honest, because The Gift, there's songs on there that are a bit more, that started, I'd probably say like dying out sort of stage in it, and then you're going into like the more Style Council sort of stage sort of things, because it's true, you had like Solid Bond in Their Heart, not obviously on that album, but Solid Bond in Their Heart was more going through that sort of stage, and then went into Style Council and sort of thing, because they used obviously that sort of same song as well, went on to that sort of thing. Sorry if you can hear all music in the background going on, that's obviously because I've got the news on because of the England games on tonight, unfortunately, as well, so I've got that on TV on the moment. But yeah, this one obviously is good album stuff as well. It has obviously some good tracks on it as well, which I know of. My favourite short tracks on this was Don't Tell Them You're Insane, that sort of one, and Here Comes the Weekend, which was quite a good one, and then Tonight at Noon, and I'd probably say The Modern World and In the Street Today, they're quite good ones and stuff. But yeah, it's obviously quite a good album, to be fair. So yeah, this one obviously I like because, it's a goodie, isn't it? Especially obviously you've got, all the artists on there, innit? Like, Paul Weller's on that, Bruce Buxton, and then you've got obviously Roy Woodfuller in it altogether. It's quite good. Obviously on the vinyl, I'm saying. This is annoying, I can hear Billie Eilish all the time in the background. The next one was supposed to be Setting Sun's Japanese one. I don't even know if I did do this yet. I'm not too sure, because some of my videos I'm not really thingied with. So I'm not double sure if I did do this one or not. But yeah, Setting Sun's obviously Japanese one as well. Obviously was included with all the Jams lot. This one obviously, of course, is, it's got all the main ones on it as well. It hasn't got the tracks sadly on this, but you got like Heatwave in that as well, and then Girl on the Phone, and then Thick as Thieves, and Little Boy Soldiers, all them sort of ones. Wasteland is my favourite, of course. Then of course you had Smithers Jones on that, and then I think it was, correct me if I'm wrong, Eaton Rifles was on this as well, which is another good one. There's no point in me pulling that out kind of as well, because I don't know if I've done a review of this already. I'm not too sure. I think I did on one of my videos, because I can't remember what sort of stuff I've reviewed yet compared to probably not reviewed. Yeah, the next one of course, like I mentioned more, is sound effects. On sound effects you got obviously, Pretty Green, Monday, But I'm Different Now, Set My House Ablaze Start, That's Entertainment, Dreamtime, Man in the Corner Shop, Music for the Last Couple, Boy About Town, Scrape Away. And I know myself, Soundwinds is definitely one of my favourite because, you know, I definitely love Monday on this as well. That's Entertainment is definitely a favourite. Start is obviously a favourite. Boy About Town is another favourite. Scrape Away I definitely like as well. Dreamtime definite. There's like a lot of tracks I probably like, even nearly all of them I would say as well. But yeah, this obviously you can tell, and it's all this oldie one. It's got all the lyrics on the back of this lot, and again you can obviously see on this one as well, Bruce Foxton in that corner with Butler up there, and then I think Weller at the bottom. Yeah, Weller at the bottom as well. But yeah, most of these albums obviously all going to be good to keep, I'd probably say as well. The Jam obviously ones are really good as well, I met. So yeah, this next obviously one after this is the Jam's Gift and stuff. I don't even think I have again done this maybe on one of my videos. And then on the back of the sides, there's obviously side one you had like Happy Together, Ghosts, Precious, Just 2 was 5 O'Clock Hero, Trends, Global Express, side 2 was like Run on the Spot, Circus, Plan's Dream Goes Wrong, Coronation, obviously of course Town Called Malice, and then The Gift. This obviously a one I've had for yonks. I've had it for so long now, this one. And this one obviously I got when it's obviously a brand new version because I spotted it somewhere and whatnot, and I've had it since then as well. So it's not obviously why I just showed you them versions, which are more the first pressy sort of ones. Again, this has obviously got all the lyrics on the back of that side on it and whatnot. There. And then obviously on that one it's randomly got Trans Global Express on the back of this, but it's obviously again, yeah, Rick, Bruce and Weller. The actual vinyl itself inside, because like I said it is brand new, it's like this version as well. So obviously you've got, yeah, the actual album's sort of front bit and then you've got obviously the songs what to tell you on each side. So yeah, it's quite a good one. To be fair, it's obviously one of my favourites, Gift. Obviously I'm saying my favourite album, but I'm saying like favourite teasers and favourite sort of vinyl and just sign they've done for it, and which is quite good because you've got all the different sort of coloury sort of things they did. They did obviously have them as well, released that out as a, like, you know, a tour sort of t-shirt one they did. I can't remember, I think it was, I can't remember what ones, 1980s ones. But I've had them obviously a while back as well, years back and stuff. I had all them ones, the Jam t-shirts and stuff, all the tour ones and stuff. But sadly I had to say goodbye to them because back then in money circumstances was a bit hard and as well, so I was a bit, you know, on the test side and stuff. The next one, this is going through Style Councils now, is of course all the colour ones, which I've never ever going to open any of these because I had these, like I mentioned in all my videos years back. And of course it's obviously this one, which is introducing one, that was it. It's like the mini LP and stuff, which is quite cool. And obviously, you know, it's the first started obviously with Style Council's album. It's obviously a little mini LP in the corner here. You've got it obviously at the top there, the Magneto, you know, the mini LP part, and then obviously on the back you go like Long Hot Summer, Head Start for Happiness, Speak Like a Child, Long Hot Summer again, but a club mix, Paris Match, mix up, and then Money Goes Round. And obviously on the back, you know, you've got Weller on that part there, and then you've got obviously Mick in that one, and then you've obviously again, you know, got Weller from with Mick and stuff. So yeah, this was very good, another little album and stuff. I've obviously brought these recently because I know, like I mentioned, I had them years back, but sadly sold them all and stuff. So I know myself, I'm definitely never going to get rid of these now because, you know, these are the ones I want to keep no matter what. Even if money circumstances come at me, I don't care because I'm never getting rid of the poor things. The next album after that was of course the Cafe Spur one, which is Style Council. Sorry you can hear TV because it's decided to just go off and then come back on. I don't know what's going on with my TV today. But yeah, you've obviously got again mix on the front there and it with Weller, and this was obviously, like I say, Cafe Blur, which came out obviously with the, you know, the Biggie sort of one and stuff. So that Biggie one that I showed you in one of my videos, which I definitely did a review on, that is obviously the same as this anyway. It's obviously got the same, you know, songs on this again. Cafe Blur was like Mixed Blessings, Me Ship came in, Blue Cafe, Paris Match, My Ever-Changing Moods, Dropping Bombs on the White House, and then side 2 was more like a gospel, Strength of Your Nature, You're the Best Thing, Higgs, One That Got Away, Had Self-Happiness, and Council Meeting. Obviously it hasn't got that little sticker on there because these ones obviously were the ones I got off of eBay. This one came off of Discoders. You can tell yourself, but it's really dinky writing there and stuff. So I knew myself it's definitely not like a fakey something version or something like that. But it says there, you can see it, and it says 27 poly. So it's definitely that version, that reissue that came out and released. So yeah, this is that coloured version for definite, which I'm really glad of having again, because, you know, I know myself, all these coloured ones are my favourites, the most of Style Council as well. Next one, which I've already showed in video, but it's obviously there for the first pressing ones. This one, obviously, again, which was obviously, you know, the Style Council's Our Favourite Shops one. It hasn't got all the songs, sadly, on this, which I've probably said in one of my videos. I can't remember all the songs off by heart. But obviously, mainly, I remember, like, it had Come To Me on Kings on this, didn't it? And all them sort of tracks and stuff. This obviously again was the one off of eBay which I won, which was amazing because it's got there on the little, you know, limited edition lilac version. I was going to get the yellow colour one, you know what I mean, that yellow coloured like edition, wasn't it? But I thought to myself, you know, is it really worth getting the yellow colour one, because I will probably somehow get this version in it, the lilac-y sort of one. I just obviously have to, you know, find it and stuff, and I'll, you know, get hold of it somehow. So yeah, I managed to get hold of it and then got a copy, which was good. But yeah, this one obviously I've had for probably a couple of weeks and that as well now. So yeah, the next one obviously, of course, is The Cost of Loving one. I also did obviously a review of this, didn't I? Because like I said, on that one was the first press I brought, which was from, you know, Rubber Souls or M3. This one obviously is not that. It's obviously the reissue version. Again, I had to guys one of Discoders because I didn't get this one off eBay. But yeah, this is definitely that version because it had a little bit of a, which I was a bit disappointed about, a crease up here in this corner, and I don't know if there was like a little crease in another corner somewhere, but I'm not too sure about that, if that was the case. But yeah, there's like a little crease I saw obviously on that corner up the top there and whatnot. This again, obviously, which you can't see very broadly because this is really fade writing, but you could probably maybe briefly see it on there. It says 2017 again. Yeah, probably also I knew myself. It was definitely every issue. This is obviously the two orange coloured vinyls, I think, one's versions which came out as. But yeah, again, I won't remember all the tracks sadly because it's not got them all on there. But it had like, you know, Heavens Above sort of album track on there, didn't it? And, you know, She Threw It All Away, them sort of tracks on there and stuff. But yeah, I've listened to it loads of times on obviously my Spotify, but sadly I don't remember every single track off by heart. I've still got them in the back of my album because I'm like, damn, I remember them, but, you know, don't remember every single one of them. The next one, of course, obviously is that one, which is the white one. Again, this was obviously definitely off of eBay. Confessions of a Pop Group, which I definitely haven't reviewed on any of my videos yet, because I know them ones there a moment ago I definitely have as like a first press version as well. But yeah, this one, Confessions of a Pop Group, was a good one. Style Council again, of course, and it's definitely got all the tracks on the back of this, which was more like, you know, the piano paintings sort of ones, which was It's a Very Deep Sea, The Story of Someone's Soul, Shoe, is that right, Shoe? Yeah, Changing of the God, The Little Boy in the Castle, The Gardener of Eden, and then it had obviously Confessions of a Pop Group sort of actual bit, Life at a Top, People's Health Farm, and then obviously why I Went Missing, How She Threw It All Away, that was it. I was a Dolls, I can't say that, Dolls Dad's Toy Boy or something, Confessions 1, 2 and 3, and then Confessions of a Pop Group, the actual album. And of course again it's got Weller obviously on the back there, and Mick Talbot, and then I think her name DC Lee, that's it, I think. All three of them at the back there and stuff, and then obviously of course it's got more three at the front, which I just showed you. So yeah, this another one was a nice little goodie. This one came off the same seller of eBay, and yeah, it's something I'm definitely not getting rid of. It's quite a rarity, I think, more of this version. I'm not sure if that white one was a rarity, but I have seen like a couple of like first presses as well on eBay. People have been selling and stuff, so I know myself they are on eBay, but I think they are quite difficult to get. I think there is also one I'm supposed to pick up, which I've completely forgot about. I think I ordered, which was a Japanese version. Yeah, there was obviously a Japanese version one, but I think I've completely forgotten about that one because the fact of, yeah, there was that one, and I think there was a couple of like the David Bowie ones I'm supposed to pick up and stuff. But like I say, I've not been here, and I'm glad I've not been here because I've had so much fucking shit going on at the moment. So yeah, I've been more away recently as well to get my fucking head cleared, which I'm glad of. But yeah, that's why I've not really got around to doing reviews or as much as what I'll probably say. But them ones I forgot about completely, so they're probably not going to end up being reviewed at this rate the way it's going as well. So, oh well. And of course, the last lot, but not least, was that one, which this one is the hardest, and I paid a lot of money for this one, no matter what. So, you know, but I know myself it was definitely worth it because this album, obviously, I loved as well. Definite. It came out more like 1998, and it was discontinued as well back in, I think it was discontinued. It was like released as 1989's version, wasn't it? And it came out as like first press version I've seen around, which you're talking like £300. I wouldn't obviously definitely be paying £300 and affording that because that is definitely on the pricey side. But yeah, I definitely love this one. This is my favourite one of all. The Council modernism, that's it, A New Decade. And obviously it says at the front, in it, limited edition, the rejected LP, the double, you know, lime green. So I was lucky enough to get this. I did pay quite a bit, like I say, for this one, which was about, the seller obviously, who I'm paid obviously off the other one, they was asking for about, must have been 160 I paid for it, but, you know, prices what I see on Discoders, because they were coming from other countries, I thought, no, I'm not paying them. But yeah, this one obviously more contained, like, you know, A New Decade, so it's kind of hard to see that. A New Decade, Love of the World, the World Must Come Together, I Hope. Record 2, obviously, Can You Still Love Me, That Spiritual Feeling, Everybody's on the Run, and Sue Is Sure. That was obviously A-side. I've just sort of gone a different way. A-side, B-side, and then again A-side, B-side, but it was record 1, record 2. And again, obviously, yeah, that's, on the back was more, you know, Weller and McTaggart. So yeah, that's definitely obviously all the Style Council lot finally, and not sadly all the Jam lot, because I know myself I've just missed out In the City, but I don't sadly have that one, and also All Mod Cons. Them two I could probably do on another video one day and stuff if I ever get around to it and whatnot. But yeah, the rest of them I know I've definitely done all reviews on before, and I've gone through, I must have, because I'm just double checking, yeah. All the rest of this lot I've gone through before and stuff. Sadly now I know myself, I'm, you know, trying to build back up on all my Stranglers ones because they're all the next lot to go through, which is at the moment, you know, for what I've seen with the prices, what I've, you know, been put up on Disclosures and stuff for other countries is absolutely annoying because it's just too much money, it really is. There's even one I've just seen come up on eBay. I'm not going to review it because somebody could watch my video and then decide to buy it, and I'll be like, fuck, that's gone now. That's out the window. I'm not going to say which one it is. But yeah, I've seen one on eBay and stuff as well, and I know that one is more rarer than the one I was going to get. So sadly at the moment I'm probably going to have to end up telling the seller on Disclosures, I'm very sorry, because it was supposed to be coming from the USA. I'm not going to be, you know, buying it now because the one on eBay is much more rarer and it's based in the UK, which would be easier in my opinion, rather than having to pay custom fees and all that crap again at the moment. But yeah, at the moment I might have mentioned it on my other videos, just waiting for a few of them to come at the moment. And then obviously, hopefully, fingers crossed, like I said, this one I've seen on eBay and whatnot, I'm hoping to get. So that'll obviously be the next third one and stuff, and add that to my collection as well, which will be amazing. Mostly I'd obviously do a review when I've got like probably nearly all of them and stuff, except from one of them with all, which I know which is going to be the only fucking one I probably won't be getting, or, you know, if I get it, it's probably going to end up taking away all my money in seconds, which of course is Giants. That one is, you know, bloody annoying to get, because I used to have that one in the past myself, and then it went right out the window. So yeah, Giants is definitely going to be a hard, and then obviously I'd probably also say, like, you know, Black and White's one is quite a hard one as well. When it reissued again, I had that one at one point, sadly got rid of that, but that wasn't a signed copy. And then there was like, there was another album, I'm trying to think what one it was, I think more, so that was it. That's why my mind's not thinking today. No More Heroes one, that's it, which was a numbered one. They've not done it as a reissue yet, but we don't know, obviously, because maybe October time this year or something, they could bring it out as a reissue, which I'm hoping, fingers crossed, because that could probably, you know, end up, a lot of people probably go for that no matter what, because No More Heroes is definitely a good one. So if they did that finally as a reissue, maybe it's like a, I don't know, red coloured vinyl or something like they did with Cool Crafters one and all them. Who knows, you know, if we get that one, that would be amazing to have, because I know myself, I'll definitely buy that in seconds. That's my favourite album of all as well. And yeah, No More Heroes is annoying to get as the numbered one, because that was like in 2015 that came out, and that went in about probably seconds, I think. So yeah, other than that, thank you again for watching my videos as well. I finally, now that's what I'm saying, got around to doing all this lot, the Jam ones, and of course obviously the Soul Council ones, so that's better than nothing. My next one was going to kind of be like, you know, David Bowie sort of ones, but David Bowie might have to obviously sadly be paused for the moment, because like I mentioned, all the Stranglers ones were more what I'm trying to get back and stuff as well. So they're obviously more be the ones that I'm trying to, you know, at the moment gradually buying back, hopefully, and get them all back. But I don't know for sure about said some of them, because them other few ones are just too much money. It's off the, you know, off the scale so much getting them as well. But yeah, thank you for watching. I said, as always, like, subscribe to Wasteland Man's video, and yeah, my next video could even be based on maybe, if I don't know, it might be based on a few stuff I'll maybe get when I go away, maybe next or something. I don't know, but I don't know what my next video could be. It might even be maybe the ones that I just mentioned, the Stranglers ones, but it'd be more when I get all, like, most of them or all of them, so that could be in some time. There will be obviously other little, you know, shorty videos coming up. I could put an ads and stuff, things like that, and also anything I spot as well when I'm out and about, because like I say, if obviously I go to places and stuff, if I spot something, I'll upload it and, you know, show. So definitely keep following so you could, you know, see what obviously happens. Yeah, thanks for watching, and all the best.